This is episode 189. What if we painted it black?
Even bleeding out our ears can't keep us from recording this show. It's the tone control.
This show will make you bleed out of your ears. What else? If this is your first episode, good job.
Good job. If this is your first episode, probably get some cotton for your ears.
Yeah.
Yes. It's here. We're here. It's 42 minutes after
42 past the hour.
42 minutes past the hour when I intended to start this podcast. Thank you, everyone, for bearing with us. First of all, Derek, tell me about what I just heard.
You just heard a new song from friend of the show, Doug Gann, off of a new thing that he's working on under the name Ghost Stories. So Doug, friend and patron of the show, is releasing some new music under the name Ghost Stories in August of this year. And it sounds like that, and I think it sounds really wicked. So it's going to be out on all streaming things. He mentioned to me that he's using DistroKid, which is great and is what we use.
That's the name of the game.
It's the one you got to use, and that means it'll be everywhere. So I don't even need to tell you, like, go find it on this or that. Like, it's just going to be where you find music now. So that's cool. Ghost Stories. What is the name of that tune again? Oh, I have it in my DMs. I didn't write it down.
That name of that tune is An Axe for the Frozen Sea, and then it got cut off from my screen.
Mine says An Axe for the Frozen Sea Within Us. .wave.
There we go.
So
there we go.
I like it a lot. I mentioned to Doug when he sent that over, I really dig the vibrato effect in the beginning because it's not so heavy that it's like seasick and distracting and stuff. Right. It's just there and it's just getting you like acquainted to the whole thing. And I'm really into that kind of stuff. It reminds me of Caspian and like Sleep Makes Waves and things like that. So yes, Eric says it's a cool imagery and music relationship. I totally agree. So
Yeah.
yes, Ghost Stories. We'll have some more updates on that when that comes out in August. But yeah, find out all the stuff.
Would you like to know more? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Thanks, Doug. Yeah. So there's been a lot going on.
Yep.
Some of it we're going to talk about. Some of it we're not going to talk about. But
Yep.
I did not. I'm not missing an episode. And now my headphones are cutting out. I swear, everything around me is falling apart.
It's been, guys, look, for both me and Justin individually, it has been a week. Okay. So we were talking about like, maybe we should just skip it. Like, what if we skip it?
I was sort of close to pulling that plug. Then you know what? I was like, let's just, you know what? I needed some normalcy. And so I said,
we need like an anchor point. You know, we need something in the week that is like, we can rely on, that is stable.
I was like, if things are going to start going wrong, and I don't do the podcast at my appointed time, the thing that I'm used to doing for more than 7 years, then I'm giving in. So I was like, okay, let's do the thing. And then this afternoon, when I'm just about to go out the door to pick up my girl from school, my wife calls me, clearly like on the phone, walking briskly. And she's like,
that's a sound.
Aria is bleeding from her ear.
I already know this, folks. So forgive me if I'm not acting surprised. Yes.
Our daughter is bleeding from, she just had like an ear infection, but it's like she's had tubes in the ears for a long time, and they're kind of in there so long that it got gunked up or something like that. And she'd actually just had them looked at recently. And then it was just something kind of, I don't know, something felt weird in her ear, and it must have been in there for a while, and she just sort of knocked it loose, and it freaked her right out. And then she had to go, the doctor that was available in that moment is like the worst. It doesn't know how to talk. Like he's like the king pediatrician in Cincinnati, and he like can't be bothered to talk to a kid, or like he's getting ready to like go in and like clean her ear out, and he's like, you know, not even explaining to her what he's gonna do. And oh my God,
like just approaching her, like, and she's, how old is she? Like, come on, she's scared.
She's almost 6.
Right, she's a kid.
She's a kid, and he's gonna go in with like the machine and clean her ear out, and like, so it was a horrible experience. My wife, I wasn't there. My wife told me about it, but so she's okay. But it just turned our whole afternoon upside down. And I was saying to Derek, like, so what do you think about doing this tomorrow? But you know, whatever. We just got here a little late. She's okay. She's sleeping soundly, and she's just gonna have drops. She's not in pain anymore or anything. Good. And frankly, like, because the tube was there, it's knocked out now. But because it was there, like, it's not like an ear infection where you got to wait a few days for the medicine to get in there. Like, it's basically open. So it's going to just sort itself out really quickly. And she's going to be fine tomorrow for tomorrow's last day of school. So I was like really happy she wasn't going to be all bummed out and stuff. But anyway, so nevertheless, we're friggin' here, man.
So with all that said, and like like other things going on, not podcast related, and just like, you know, ongoing. I think it's maybe, I'm feeling this like because the pandemic is kind of lifting and we're in the home stretch. Yeah. Just things are happening again, and I'm not handling that part well because things have been quiet for so long. So, you know what I mean? So the change and stuff is just like taking a lot of mental energy, and the course that I'm in right now for school is like really kicking my butt, and I don't like it. So that's taking a lot of my mental space. And so anyway, the show is light this week because it's just been too crazy. And again, I didn't want to not have the show, I suppose, but
better than missing it.
Yeah. But we have some fun things to talk about still. So,
Yeah. Cool. Where's my note sheet? Here we go. How the fuck should I know, right?
Was it my turn to watch it?
Was it my turn? Oh my God. Okay, so let's get things started proper with one of these.
Thanks to Pedal Genie for sponsoring the Tone Control. Visit pedalgenie.com and start your wish list today.
Airtight. That was a good one.
You can just. What?
I said airtight. That was a good one.
Did I do it wrong? You made me think I did.
No. It was great. It just sounded. It was like such a perfect level. Came through loud and clear. It was nice. I feel like we're good. We're smooth. We're smooth sailing.
Among the things I tested, not the things that I failed to test. Okay. All right. What do you say? What do you say we tackle this first thing on the notes here? And we're gonna play a guessing game here. What pedal is this?
This is a me demo.
A modulated delay. Anybody gonna name it?
That seems really recent to me. Is it the Keeley Echoes?
It is the Keeley Echoes.
Yeah. That was a great pedal. That sticks in my brain as, I don't know if this happens to you, but with all the Pedal Genie stuff we've had over the years, a handful really stick out to this day that I have tried. I'm like, if anyone asks, I know that it's a good one. And I can fully recommend I have tried that. It's great. The Keeley Echoes is one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A sleeper, so to speak.
Favorite pedal ever from Pedal Genie? Oh, man.
Holy cow. What about that dwarf bitch?
Dwarfcraft?
Oh, he wasn't asking what was my favorite pedal name. Favorite pedal.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at my list because I think I've tried stuff that I've absolutely forgotten about.
Yeah. I don't even know how to approach that question.
Yeah. I remember some of the early pedals I had when we first teamed up with them, really enjoying, but I'm not sure if they just stand out to me because they were like the first ones we tried.
Could have been.
I had the Walrus Mayflower, kind of right when Walrus was getting started. That was a good one. I had the Zvex Box of Rock, which was great.
I did love that. I used that Mayflower demo, and this is before we were doing like full-fledged demos either. The Mayflower, and I remember the Plainsman. That one really stuck.
Yes.
That was an early one that really stuck with me for a long time. It was like sort of a mid-drive kind of situation. That was good.
I remembered really enjoying the JHS Warbletron, which they don't make anymore, which is a Univibe thing. I think the first pedal I had was the JHS Superbolt. It's just a kind of medium to low gain overdrive. But yeah, lots of. That's a good question. I wonder if I have to go on the website and see if I can pull up like my whole order history.
Well, we have our show notes.
Yes.
Whichever is easier. Okay, so that sound was supposed to be. Let's see. Here we go. Push the right button. So, Derek, I guess the saga of the DRV.
It continues.
The 1981 DRV continues.
Yeah, it continued way sooner than I thought it might continue, but it has continued.
So if the eagle-eared listeners will recall, Derek was feeling like it's fine about that pedal last episode. This is fine. It's fine pedal. It's fine. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Everybody
Everybody in the chat and myself thought it was pretty great.
Yeah. So let me chime in here. In my testing, my quick tests at home, and then we did the live demo here on the show. And I was like, yeah, this is good. Like, I get why people like it. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to get one, but it's good. And then I did the demo, like the full bore.
A couple
demo,
of days after we recorded the
which
show.
we did the live stream for, and then it was clear.
Yeah.
Then it became very clear. Everybody started messaging me
feedback and the demo was bananas. It was awesome. And it became clear in playing it that it was awesome. Became clear to you. Yeah. Fucking Wah, by the way. Even Wah couldn't destroy this demo. That's how great it was.
Yeah.
And then the episode comes out and feedback starts rolling in. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves it. And I was like, I've convinced myself through the power of pedal demo.
Through the power of me.
Way to go, me. So if you're not familiar, the 1981 Inventions newsletter is the place where they announce pre-orders and that new batches are available and stuff. And then you like can't get them on in stores. You can't get them anywhere else. You can't just call them up or go to the website and buy one whenever. You have to wait for a batch to be released. And usually
because they sell, right?
They
out.
sell quick, yeah. So usually they're like, there are X number and they are for sale. Go buy them. And people go buy them and they sell it really fast. And that's just how it goes.
Typically, this is social studies 101.
Yeah,
This is
it's not an uncommon thing. Yeah. So every now and then there's like a cool color option. And there's like 2 main colors like we talked about. And then he might release a special color for just that run. And it's all the same pedal, same price, all that, just limited color. So anyway, I woke up this morning to an email from Matt at 1981. The man himself, Mr. 81. And, pre-orders are up. So what he's doing 81. This time. So what he's doing now with this batch is pre-ordering. So he will make as many are pre-ordered, which I think is really interesting.
That's nice.
And I don't know if pre-orders will close eventually. They must, but these are going to ship in 3 or 4 weeks.
Ship no later than the 30th. So they have to close.
So I'm reading the email. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I said, I might get one, but I was kind of planning on this being another couple of months away, maybe. So I go to the website and I'm looking at them like, yeah, there they are. There's the regular white one, the black one, and then like he's doing a cool shell pink version with white knobs this time.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, that's cool. The pink is rad, but I still think I would get the black one. So I go back to the email, reading it, seeing if there's anything about it, lead times and whatnot. And then down at the end of the email, it says like, oh, and if you scroll down the page, there might be a cool special edition color option. Bye. And so I go back to the site, scroll down, and here is this Stranger Things edition 1981. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, this bastard got me. Like he knows. He got me so good. And I bought
81.
it. I bought it before I even made coffee this morning. It was just the first thing I did. My wife wasn't even out of bed. I was like, well, he got me good. So paid with PayPal, which pro tip, PayPal is offering interest-free payment options now. Just right when you check out. So I got 4 easy payments and I'm on board.
Do you have to sign up for their card or something for that?
Nope. It just offered it to me.
Because they used to offer me like a card all the damn time, which I didn't like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. 4 easy payments or 1 really complicated payment. That was good.
Too good.
Nice.
Too good.
Right. But it's not monthly. It's biweekly. So every 2 weeks I'm being charged, which is still fine because that lines up with my my payroll.
Do you have actually now that we're the PayPal podcast? Do you pick aspects of that out? Like do you tell them how many you want to break it up into or how?
No, they just or for this anyway, they only said 4. That was you could pay it all at once or you could do 4 payments. And that was it.
Maybe the merchant has something to
maybe it's the merchant or maybe it's like a threshold of the price of the thing. I don't know. But
I have a merchant account. I guess I could just go look at this myself.
Welcome to the PayPal control. So, but yeah, I'm stoked for it. So for the Stranger Things edition, it is a flat black paint, like a matte finish with red, distressed red stenciling, like the outline. So it's not even fully block letter printed. It's just the outline
sort of worn. And,
oh man, that pinkish red. Oh God, it's good.
Does it come with one of those demogorgons?
I hope it comes with one of these leaves on the ground that it's pictured with.
The rotted leaves. Well,
yeah, I'm excited for it. So yeah, it'll be here in about a month.
See, people have your pedals demoed on the show because we're suckers.
We're gonna buy them. We're real suckers.
We're real suckers.
Yeah. He's like, you know what that guy would probably like? You are not wrong, sir.
Wrong. All right. Wait. Winona Ryder delivers it with crazy hair.
Oh, that would be sweet.
That would be very rad.
That'd be really cool.
Rad indeed.
And I want to point out, I didn't buy it exclusively because it's the Stranger Things edition, but it is obviously the coolest looking one he has made.
Yeah, I mean, tipped it over the edge.
Yeah, for sure. So that's all. Yes.
Super. Next thing. Okay, here's one for you. I think you guys are gonna know which one this is.
Eric is suggesting it's a clone.
Yep, that's a clone. That's a clone.
Doug is typing furiously. That's Justin in the shower. Oh, he got him.
Sick burn.
It's the Miku stomp, everybody. I fixed you, music. I fixed you, Miku. Now you are music. now you can be music, or whatever the title was.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was
good.
great. Okay. Next news item. What the fuck? Gibson.
Yeah.
Weren't
So,
we done with them after they
we
lost
were,
the
and then-
fight to Fender?
So, like, here's
or
the
something
thing,
like
though.
that? I can't remember how it went.
Here's the thing. We didn't have a lot to talk about this week. And it was such a crazy week. I needed the low-hanging fruit, you know? I needed something that I knew we could just dunk on. No problem.
This just in. Gibson hangs low with the exclusives collection.
Yeah, so I've got some commentary on this. So the exclusives collection is a series of 7 guitars. Most of them are black, and 2 of them are olive drab green. And so here's my notes. There's nothing different about these except for the exclusive colors, which I think is why they call it the exclusives collection.
But some of them are black. What's exclusive about that?
I know. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Am I skipping ahead in the script?
Second bullet, I don't think that word means what they think it means. Okay. Because, like, it's just a black Les Paul or a black SG. Cool. Okay. Great.
Yeah. This is like army green.
Army green. And then third bullet, why are they still making olive drab? It's ugly. And I have to agree with myself on that because it's truly awful. I don't know why. I don't like it on any guitar. I think it's like this weird, it's olive drab. It's just army green. And I think it doesn't really look great on guitars, but
it's a statement
whatever.
Though, right? Like this is,
I guess.
This is
What
sort
is
of
the
like
statement?
looking,
What
I
does
don't
it
know.
say?
I think it's the same message you would be trying to send the world if you were to, for example, play guitar while wearing camo shorts. And a
I
camo
suppose.
hat. Maybe if you have both of them.
Oh,
that equals
both.
this
Sure.
guitar.
Sure. Both.
Like one or the other you can almost get away with, but
So I'm going to skip a bullet and keep going. And I said to myself, I said to the notes, it's literally it's literally 3 green guitars or sorry, 2 green guitars and 5 black guitars. And they expect us to get excited about this?
well, they did declare them exclusive. So
There's nothing new about the models though, right? There's nothing.
all this equipment and everything is
It's just a stock, like whatever the models are. Les Paul standard 50s, 60s. SG.
it comes in right-handedness.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad they put the handedness on the website.
I see I don't see a left-handedness button.
Right. Some of them do.
So
but like, let's be real.
this whole section, I can just draw a block over this. This whole part of the website
One
didn't
finish
need to be
option. And so let's go back.
Yeah.
Look here at this 335 though. This is the only cool thing about this whole thing. This is a 335 with P90s, which is not a thing. So this is
apparently
it.
it is.
This is a thing now.
This is the only exclusive bit of this entire thing is right here.
Yeah.
It's these P90s.
Yeah. So it took them, 7 guitars to make one exclusive cool thing. And I think also they're just a little bit short. I think this would have looked 1,000 times better if it had neck binding. What do you say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They look like pretty well the cheapest trim that they could think of.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, I
This
guess it
guitar
has
is
body
still
binding.
It has body binding, but all 335s do. I'm surprised it doesn't have neck binding at $3,000.
For $3,000, I don't want this dot inlay and no binding.
I wouldn't mind the dots if it had the neck binding though, because that's a look. I think I'd be into that.
Binding dresses stuff up a lot. That's legit. That's fair.
Can you mouse over the headstock for me?
For $3,000,
You see that? That's a screen printed Gibson logo. That's not even a mother of pearl logo. So for $3,000,
what are you doing?
my Les Paul here did not cost $3,000 by any stretch. And here, let's I got it right here.
Let's compare.
This MFer has a pearl headstock inlay.
Well, that's beautiful. Where'd you get that? That must have been an exclusive.
No, it's Les Paul traditional from 2017. So
there are times when I really wish I could do the burp talking thing from Rick and Morty, because this would be the perfect time for that.
I think it's a cool
and I
looking
keep
guitar.
having to accept their cookies. Oh my God, I've accepted it so many times.
I think it's a cool looking guitar. However, for that price, like it's the one in the lineup that I think is worth paying attention to, and they can't dress it up a little bit for $3,000.
No, we've got cheapy, we've got binding.
That's got
but we've
neck
got
binding?
cheapy inlays over here too.
What's the headstock look like? Oh, they put that on the truss rod cover. Never mind. I
it's
don't know.
the
I just
white.
think the black finishes aren't ugly. Doug is right, but they're just black. So I think to say like it's exclusive is kind of weird. I don't know. I think
So-
they might be adding to this line later with other colors that are only available for. I think they mean limited time. Like maybe that's what they're talking about.
Exclusives collection. So if I go find this standard 50s in black
Well,
elsewhere on the
theoretically,
website, does that mean that they're liars?
yeah, I think so. Theoretically, you shouldn't be able to find the standard 50s in black. Or the Les Paul Classic in green. So, which I
Les
think
Paul.
is true, unless it brings you to the right there, standard 50s.
Standard 50s, 3 finish options. Oh fuck, none of them are black.
Well,
And it comes in left-handedness, but you know,
click it.
what do you click the left-handedness? It doesn't even
Yeah,
change the picture.
It doesn't even change the picture. Gibson, look. Okay.
Oh, the left is out of stock.
So
they
I don't know.
they build the suit. That's the closest to black we're gonna get. Tobacco burst.
Tobacco burst. Yeah. So-
this is artificial though. This is bullshit. There's no
Yeah.
way that you can't get a standard in black. I think this is bullshit.
Not this year. You can't.
I'm so pissed.
Yep. Well, okay. So answer is you can, but you have to get it from the exclusives collection, which good. It's the same guitar. So really what they're doing is offering those guitars in now a 4th color. It's like basically what happened. They could have just done that, but
Well, that's not nearly as cool.
that's not a headline.
yeah.
New exclusives collection from Gibson.
Yeah.
So whatever. I mean, I don't know. This is the thing. I saw it and I was like, there's not a lot that I found very interesting in the last couple of weeks to add to the show notes, which is the thing we've said before,
Yeah.
I kind of struggle with on the show. And I saw this thing about Gibson and I was like, who cares about this? Like, why am I supposed to be excited about 2 olive drab guitars that are honestly not that exciting and not that good looking? And then 5 black guitars that are just black. It's not like some crazy new type of finish there's nothing else about the guitars that's different. So that's my thing. I don't
Except the
know.
P90s. Yeah.
The
it's
P90s,
just-
yeah, on the 335.
You
Same
know, it's
prices and like come
somebody's in the marketing department like, I need something, and nobody in this company is making anything new. So that's the best thing.
on. What if we painted it black?
Well, this is dull, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I will tell you a secret, Derek,
Okay.
and that is, first of all, I don't care about these, but
Yeah.
also that I forgot to call up the Pedal Genie's website for the to show for the ad read. So I've cleverly switched scenes so that nobody noticed me pulling up the Pedal Genie's website, and
That's a
then
pro move.
spent my time doing that, just to, vamping, and of course, just to continue with the pro moves, I vamped and explaining my mistake.
Well, I
thus
mean, you're only human. Yeah.
uncovering my successful cover up. So anyway, is everybody ready?
Cover up is purely visual, though, so I think you've still succeeded in some capacity.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm ready.
let's talk Pedal Genie.
Pedal Genie is like the Netflix of guitar pedals. Rent any pedal you want for as long as you want for one low monthly price. Shipping is included and there are no late fees or time limits. With over 1,500 pedals to try from nearly 100 different manufacturers, Pedal Genie definitely has the gear you want to try. Subscriptions start with Flex at just $19.95 a month. Try out one pedal at a time for as long as you want. Send it back when you're ready for the next one. For only $39.95 a month, the standard subscription includes shipping. so you could have a different pedal every few days. If one isn't enough for you, Pedal Genie Pro gets you 3 pedals at a time for only $64.95 a month, shipping included. There's a subscription for everyone, and best of all, your first month is free. If you find the pedal of your dreams, the one you just have to keep, Pedal Genie will offer you a buyout option. Prices vary with the length of your membership and the type of pedal, but you'll definitely get an awesome price for the pedal in your hand. So head to pedalgenie.com to fill up your wish list with pedals, and they'll send out your first pedal ASAP. Pedal Genie, all your pedal wishes granted.
All right,
Welcome.
all right.
Welcome to the Pedal Genie segment. Justin's doing a live unboxing here on the Tone Control.
I didn't open this. I honestly, I totally forgot that pedals existed. I was so stressed out. However, because there's literally nothing else going on in the show, we're probably still going to get a chance to open up a new pedal.
Do you know what that is? Sorry, I'm reading the chat. They're talking about gifts, porn gifts, I guess. I don't know.
Porn gifts.
It's oh boy. Do you know what that is, or are you going to surprise yourself?
Well, I do now.
Here?
I just read the label,
Okay,
but I didn't know until I have the Eventide Black Hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I honestly frightened once I saw Eventide. So
I'm all set
goes.
up here. Do you want me to do mine
Yeah,
while you're getting plugged in?
hit it up here. I need to actually throw up your. Oh, I didn't get a link for you.
Oh, sorry. Well, why don't you just put us on the 2-up view? Because the pedal I have is discontinued actually. So there is not a website for it. So I have the Boss PS5, PlayStation 5 Super Shifter.
PlayStation 5. Well, I can at least find a picture of it. Well, it still has a website.
Does it?
Yeah, it says discontinued, but here it is.
Okay. So yeah, the Super Shifter, which has been replaced with the PS,
the Ultra Shift, the Sub Shift, the not as good shifter. No,
the PS6 is the harmonizer. So yeah, this thing does all kinds of stuff. It's kind of like part Digitech whammy. It's part actual reharmonizer that you choose a key for, and it will track with all that. It has a surprisingly cool chorusing type effect, and a bunch of other controls for things like you can mix in the dry with the wet, and with the chorusing you can change the delay time and stuff. So yeah, I have my Les Paul here, as we just mentioned. I'm running through my regular Helix patch. Oh wait, I gotta change my Discord things. Remind me again how to do that.
You want to turn off auto detect input level, and your noise reduction should be off, but you probably left that since last time. Okay. Because I can hear your fuzzy. I can hear it okay so far. Okay. So if you can see the slider with the green and yellow, then you're probably fine.
Okay. So here's my here's my clean tone. This is a momentary mode. I have the pedal on my desk, so apologies that I can't really do this kind of.
You can't really moment it.
So it does this vibrato thing, but it'll rise up to it and then settle in. I don't know why it overshoots so much.
Is there a setting for that? Or they're trying to emulate that pulling it?
Let's see, what does this do? It's just the delay time, and it still always shoots way past it. Yeah. In itself, not a bad effect, but that ramp confuses me. So let's choose a different mode here. So this is kind of your more classic whammy type sound. Yep. Some overdrive. So this can run up to 2 octaves up. And you can choose that time.
Oh my god!
Okay, or you can go
so long to get there.
You can go real fast. So it's practically instantaneous.
Yeah.
I think it's cool with a little bit of ramp time.
Wow.
And then it'll also go, in I think, was it half steps? I can't really read this. It's too dark and too small on my desk. That's a whole step. Yeah. We can go down below here. That's a fifth. Keep going. That's 2 octaves down. I don't know if you can hear that.
Wow.
So 1 octave, yeah. And that's all momentary. So, and that's still you can change the speed at which it gets there.
Nice.
This is called T arm, so like tremolo arm. It's kind of ridiculous.
With a little bit more reasonable a setting, it would be sort of like a safer way of doing those sorts of sounds.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't have to worry
without
about
throwing your guitar
throwing
out
your
of
thing
tune
out
and
of
stuff.
tune.
Yeah.
So I go to the next mode here. This is called detune, and this is like more of a stop box mode. So click it on, click it off. So clean. Put this back. This is very chorus-like. So it's duplicating and detuning it. So it's literally chorusing. So now what's cool is I can change that delay time. So you hear, I'm going to turn my reverb off.
Yeah.
You hear the 2 for sure, though.
The little slap, yeah. That's nuts.
And you can change how much it detunes, either plus or minus. So this is pretty close to noon. It's a notched knob.
Detented?
Detented. So this is, I'm going down all the way here.
Yeah.
It's far more like vibrato at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty swooshy.
And then this is all the way up. So it's taking your duplicate and either putting it up, modulating it up or down, depending on which way you're going for this knob. Which I think is a really nice sound. Like, this is a really... to buy this for a core sound exclusively would be silly, but it's a good sound.
Play Nutshell,
I don't know what that is, Doug.
Alice in Chains.
Oh, sorry. I missed that boat. I mean, I know who Alice in Chains is, but I was not a fan. It's not that I don't like them. I just, I was not around for it.
You don't have to explain yourself.
So this is the actual harmonizing mode here. Of course, this is...
Bye, Doug.
Let's see. I need to pick a key. Let's go with, I guess, E. Am I looking at this? Is so small. My God. This is this. Oh wait, here we go. C minor, which I'm in E flat standard, so that would be here. Right? Pretty cool.
I kind of love this.
And then there's a bunch of other keys here that you can see.
Yeah.
To harmonize it down. Or up. Which is kind of 12-stringy, of course, kind of like a pog. So then I can dial out the clean entirely.
Yeah, Doug, it looks like there is an expression.
Yep, there's an expression in, and then there's also output B, which doesn't say stereo, but well, output A says mono. So I don't know if it runs stereo.
I think B must be stereo. Right?
And then let's see what other mode is here.
Or you might. I wonder if you can set it for separate outputs, direct and effect outputs,
Oh,
because
it
you
could be
got
like
those
a
on
blend,
2
yeah.
volume knobs.
So this is a latching mode that. Sorry, go
If
ahead.
you can, well, they're asking if the intervals are labeled. I assume they're detented at each spot.
They are
'Cause,
detented,
like, if you look at
and
that
then
second knob,
there's a little. So the second knob from the right that says pitch.
yeah,
There's a little like legend underneath all the knobs that tells you what each interval is, and it's
Right.
detented there. So let's see. So like if you're in pitch shift mode or trim arm mode, it's like plus or minus 1, 2, 5, 7 an octave or 2 octaves. And then the harmonist would be plus or minus a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 1 octave or 2 octave. So this is now in a latching mode, and it's on the last setting, which they're calling pitch shifter. Put the blend closer back to noon. So clean tone. So this is a latched kind of whammy thing. That's 2 octaves up, 1 octave up. Very 12-stringy. And you can blend it so it sounds like just garbage. And we can go way down.
So was this was replaced by a different pedal, right?
So to do an octave down, which is rad with like a bunch of overdrive. And because you have the blend, like blending in your dry, octave 0 is really cool. So yeah, that's the Super Shifter. I am really not sure of how to make a demo for this, but I'm going to try. So,
There's always video game music. This was replaced by a different pedal. Is that right?
Right. They discontinued the PS5 and now they make the PS6, which is the harmonist or harmonizer or something like that. It's not called a Super Shifter anymore.
Mm-hmm. I heard the PS6 doesn't even have a version that will take a disc anymore.
Right. Yeah, digital only.
And you have to be a subscriber.
Mm-hmm. But it's not bad. It's like $60 a year.
Yeah. And they do give you like a free game every month. 2 free games? Wow.
Yeah.
That
sometimes
does seem
more.
like a pretty good deal.
Sometimes more, like if like usually around holidays or like there's a Memorial Day thing coming up where you'll get like 3, or whatever. And then you also get better sale prices and stuff. So like if something's 50% off, you might get 60.
That's a pretty good deal. Answer your question, Eric, actually Cyberpunk still has a lot of texture pop in even on the PS6. So unfortunately,
I mean the shifting nature.
With that.
The shifting nature of the Super Shifter accounts for some of that, but when you're trying to run it in like a 2 octave up scenario, it can't keep up.
Yeah,
can't keep up.
I mean, you take your time when you walk into a new area. You know what I mean? Like let it work through the math.
I mean, right? It's doing a lot. Like if you're in C minor and it's calculating up a third, that's a lot to do.
And then you're just going to walk up to the bartender and expect their jacket to be there on them.
Yeah, I mean,
instead
don't be
of
ridiculous.
Appear partway through the conversation. I mean, give me a fucking break.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's this cool color. It's like this rad teal color, which is nice. I like it.
Spoiler alert: Keanu Reeves is a hologram or something. I don't know.
That's what makes the pedal work. Keanu is in here.
He's in there. He just he sort of laments his crappy existence and then says cryptic things that you have to then decode in between killing other people that are actually robots that are people.
Let's see. There's 4 knobs.
I think I did actually do a good synopsis of that game just now.
Yeah, I think so. 4 knobs, but the one all the way on the left is concentric. So there's like a stacked pot.
It's a double mix. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So that's it. It's the Boss Super Shifter PS5. This one is not for sale from Pedal Genie because it's discontinued. So they need it back.
They're going to keep it forever.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's fun.
Cool. So this Eventide pedal turns out to be a reverb.
I think that's relatively new, is it not?
Well, it doesn't look very beat up, if that's what you're asking.
I think that's not what I'm asking, but that's fine. That's fine.
It's been around.
Because I'm trying to open HX Edit here and it's not agreeing with me.
All right, so that's a sound. Do I need more volume on that for you guys?
Sure, a little bit would be nice.
All right, hold on. It sounds kind of quiet. I must have turned it down from the last pedal.
Yeah, so this came out, looks like in September.
Yep. Which master channel am I on? Frick. All right, whatever. Gain
Cool.
then. Here we go.
There we go. I like it.
All right, your basic friggin' clean tone, you guys. All right, where's my other shit? Here we go. Okay, so this is a reverb, I guess. I'm gonna turn it on. What? God damn it! See, the thing is, you open up I open the box and it says Eventide on it. I'm like, fuck. So I'm going to do this totally unprepared on like a stressed out week, and I'm going to live on the show open up this friggin' thing and everybody's going to laugh in my face.
It's not like a one knob
reverb.
fuzz.
Oh, it's a reverb. I could do a reverb.
Yeah.
It's got some presets. It's got a couple of knobs. It's a friggin' reverb. And then... God damn it. All right.
Okay. So we've got
so-
knobs for mix, gravity, feedback, size. Is it the size of the gravity?
The gravity goes up or down.
Yeah. Oh, the little graphic. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so let's just noon everything. It's also got a freeze mode.
That's probably a momentary switch.
Right now, the freeze is changing the preset.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
Interesting.
I feel like it's going backwards. I feel like the reverb is being reversed on me. Okay, so let's just adjust some things here. Okay, so everything's at noon. Yeah, why not? Why not leave it at noon? Let's try the gravity all the way down. Okay, so we're getting some down pitching there.
I see. Okay.
I can hear it whoop whoop kind of.
Yes.
And if we turn it all the way up, we're gonna get shimmery. Oh, maybe not. Oh,
Is it pre-delay?
really delaying it.
Interesting.
There's like delay in it and stuff. What am I? Okay.
What have you
5?
done, Justin?
Just stop.
All right,
doing
let's hear it. A unique gravity
Oh
control.
God, it
custom
keeps
tailor.
the trails.
Hang on. I got you. Gravity control custom tailors the reverb in 2 realms: normal or inverse decay.
Oh, okay. So it does add a lot of pre-delay when it's in reverse decay mode because it's
Inverse decay.
inverse, not reverse. So that means I play and then the reverb fades in instead of fading out, I guess.
Guess
Let's
so.
try that again. I think that's what's going on here.
It's like echoing though, like a delay pedal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so there's also like these sub. I don't know what the fuck to do with this, you guys. Damn it.
Dual action. So the dual action active foot switch
Yep.
is latching or momentary.
I can't.
So
Make it
like,
do
this is
anything
this is the thing. Like pedals like this, you need to set them up how you want
Yeah,
to use them,
right.
and that's tough for us to do on the show sometimes. So where's your like mix and feedback at? Let's like, what if we dialed in
Okay.
a not insane tone?
Okay. So let's roll those back a little.
It's still a humongous reverb.
Okay, so let's pull the size down.
There we
Okay.
are.
Now it's that's gravity down.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's a cool sound.
Gravity centered. Kind of normal-ish. Gravity up. Wait for it. Nope. Didn't push it far enough. Hold on.
Maybe not.
Nope. I don't know what that worked last time. I guess I
So-
need a lot
and-
more size. Jesus Christ. know what?
lot.
This is my favorite pedal from Pedal Genie.
So Doug's asking, have you used the button toggle on the top right-hand corner next to the feedback control? To the right of
that's
the
a
feedback.
button.
What do it do?
I don't know. It lights up. It's got a little down arrow.
So it must. So you see how size has depth, low has rate under it, high has output level under it. It
Oh,
must be
now
those
I have
alternative
the other
controls.
controls. Okay, so let's
Okay.
turn the depth.
Whoa.
Oh, geez.
So it must be modulation depth.
Oh, so delay is the control under
Under gravity. Yeah.
So let's turn that down and turn the gravity back up. Oh, sicky.
So now there's 6 knobs on this thing, but they've effectively given you 11 because mix does not have an alternative control. So
Yeah,
that's a
5
cool
of
way
them.
to do that.
Anyway, runs in mono or stereo. It's also got expression, and it can accept guitar level input or line level input. I don't quite know what the freeze button does, but
Tap the freeze
Oh, wait, when
foot
I held it
switch
down,
to
it lit
instantly
up.
freeze your sound. Whoa.
oh, I just threw the freeze into some other mode. It's blinking now.
What's happening?
It's making weird sounds and it's not reverbing. Now when I click the freeze, it blinks instead of turning off. I gotta hold it down again. Okay, now it's off.
Okay.
God damn it.
So how do
I
you
don't know how
toggle presets? Was it the active switch?
in normal mode, the freeze button toggles through the presets.
So yeah, what are some different presets it came with? We don't know if these
don't
are
have-
from the factory or if. So okay.
Okay, so I tap freeze and it moves the preset, and then I tap active to engage the preset. So this is the preset 2, much juicier.
With like some more repeats.
Yeah. Let's try 3. No dry in this. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Preset 4.
That is awesome.
Okay. I'm coming back around. At least they programmed it. See, this thing is so fucked up. At least they programmed it in such a way that it sounds cool, so I can at least start from there, kind of thing.
Wow.
All right.
That's
last
a
one.
great sound, yeah. More of a delay type thing.
Back at the top. This is that kind of infinite dwell thing
Mm-hmm.
that I got at the beginning. Yeah, it retains its tails after I
Yeah.
turn it off.
A lot of pedals like this do that kind of thing.
Nice, I guess.
That's cool. That's too much reverb for me. Like I would not find
Yeah.
that useful.
Well, I mean, and it's effecty. I mean, so what else does it say here is
it's
you know,
cool.
it's
It sounds
loaded-
really good, but
it's
like
loaded with the 5 presets, but we there's more that you can get with their Eventide device manager software.
yeah.
Control the size of your space from cartoonishly small room to limitless universe. Yeah. I mean, probably you could build a lot of super cool things
Yeah.
with it.
You'd have to take some time to really learn it though.
Yeah. And,
It's one of
and
those.
MIDI capable over TRS.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you could probably, when you hook it up to the software with the USB port, you can, yes, it is a VST plugin as well. You can probably make it sound like almost anything. So
I really like that it has so much in it, and it's a normal size pedal. It's not one of the big, like 3 wide
Yeah.
Eventides. It's a good sized. It's like the size of a regular Strymon pedal, like a Flint or something.
right.
In fact, it looks like it's really borrowing from that design a lot. But
Yeah, I think this is, standard enclosure for them at this
yeah,
point.
yeah. Doug is saying he wouldn't kick it out of bed. He wants to take it out and woo it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a pedal that you introduced to your parents. And
Yeah. I mean, I bet given time to work out like what's going on in here, like, sure, this is a really powerful pedal. I end up kind of being more enamored with really simple reverbs that have a cool effecty sound. Like I don't care about reverbs that just sound like a spring or a room or something. But the ones that have something weird about them, I have really liked several of those that I've had, but they were the ones that had a few knobs and they didn't have a bunch of crap built into it that I didn't understand. And I just don't work on them for that long. And I don't have
that's not
need
your
for
speed
it.
to right, to go in and really mess with the nuance that this pedal can offer. Like that doesn't matter to you.
And I became instantly happier when I started recalling its presets.
Yeah.
So
Doug is saying it's very much in his wheelhouse, ambient experimental stuff, which if, again, the music at the beginning of the show was his. So that tracks. I'm sure like if that's the thing, you have to give pedals like this the time and that's not always convenient. So
precisely.
It's what? Oh, how much money is that?
How much
300?
money are you? Buy now. Let's try buying it right on their website right now.
Can you do that?
What could go wrong? $299.
$299. The Boss PS5 is not available anymore, but the Harmonist is, and that's $154. So
covers all of its features, I suppose.
Well, it doesn't have a concentric pot. So it looks like on the new one. Here, I'll post a link so you can pull it up.
Okay. Sure.
Oh my God, this link! I'm sorry.
You've done a bad job, Derek.
So it's got the detune, and then it's got something that looks like it's called S-bend, which maybe is like the whammy bar type thing, and then pitch shifter, and then major and minor. So you can.
Hold on. Here we go.
That's interesting. It doesn't have stacked pots, but it looks like you can have some alternate control here as well.
Well,
somehow.
Okay, so the stacked pots were just concentric, direct, and effects mixes, whereas this is a balance between the two. So
no, I'm sorry.
Effectively, you can have the same thing, I think, right?
No, the stacked pot was one of them was dry wet mix, and then the other was delay time.
Oh, okay. So, well, then in that case, they've hidden rise time under it, which maybe you have to hold the button down
maybe
to
you hold
access
the
or
push
something.
and hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boss pedals can do that. S-bend stands for super bend, which must be that whammy type thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, this will do 4-octave pitch sweeps. Whoa.
Do you think that's enough, though, in today's modern guitar playing world?
Do I think 4 octaves is enough? Yes, I do.
You do?
I think it's plenty. I think 3 would have been enough. 2 would have been perfectly reasonable because it gets a little unruly at 2 when depending on where you're playing. 4 octaves, good Lord. It still has the detune function, which I like to see. But now instead of like on this one, it has, oh no, wait. All the keys are represented here. It's displayed differently. But yeah, all the keys are still there. C, C sharp, D, E flat. Cool. Yeah, that's
man.
all. They changed the color though. The color on this one is way better. It's like this like glittery teal. It's really nice.
The PS5 is way better.
Yeah, the one I have, yeah. That's a little greener looking to me, but it is this it's pretty sharp.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just filling in the show notes with links and stuff. Doing this on the fly, man.
Yeah, and here we are.
And
an hour later. We still had a full episode with only one thing to talk about.
Yeah.
And we were mad about it. So, yeah, it was kind of a we'll do it live night, and that's fine. They can't all be winners, folks.
I thought it was all right. There was...
we got where we needed to be.
There's the O'Reilly gif. We did. We talked about some guitar news. We lamented Gibson. We ranted about personal crap that has nothing to do with guitars. And I was embarrassed by a pedal that has presets. I really feel like we've hit
kind of
tone control bingo at this point.
Yeah. It's like a tone control greatest hits. If this is your first episode, good job.
Yeah. If you liked this, there's 188 other ones that are just like it. So
Tone control
job.
bingo. Somebody, all right, new
guess you figured out what
challenge.
you're doing with your summer.
Challenge for episode 190, which is the next episode.
Yep.
Somebody make up a tone control bingo card. We'll play it live, and
Okay.
Winner gets a new role in Discord that says Bingo Champion.
All right. A role that can only ever be had by one person at a time.
Yes.
And it will change. The crown will change hands.
Right. And
yeah,
nothing else comes with it because we're not about to let you delete our server. But
no, we might give you a channel that.
Oh yeah, it's exclusive to bingo winners.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But only the current
party
bingo winner can.
Such a fucking party in there. So really, the only thing you could do. Hold on, this is great. So the only thing you could do in your channel is leave messages for whatever the future bingo winners are going to be. It's like the God. Oh, God.
Yeah, you can't. Right, only current title holders of Tone Control Bingo will be in there, not past winners. Yeah, leave messages for future for future winners. Okay, that's the challenge. You got 2 weeks, folks. Episode 190. Tone Control Bingo cards better be on my desk.
Yeah, put them in the mail, I guess.
Well, just post it in the chat. Everybody play along, and feel free to collaborate with each other to make the card. Yeah. But we have to. The thing about bingo is the cards do need to be shuffled. At one point, I made a holiday bingo card for me and my sister at Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
about things our family would say to us, and it was. Kind of a challenge to make sure that they were randomized enough amongst the 2 or 3 cards that I made. So
everyone
find a
didn't
bingo
win at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So find a bingo card maker and make it happen.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining me. Thank you, Derek, and everyone in the chat for waiting while I cleaned blood out of my daughter's ear.
Just call it what it is, man. What a fucking time,
She's a champ, but she is afraid of blood at this stage in her life. So
honestly, dude, Beth told me, your wife texted her and she was talking to me about it. And I was like, I would freak out too if I were her. She's probably in pain. She's scared shitless. Yeah. I do not blame her for freaking out. And
looks like she's in good company in the chat.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Go wake her up and she'll be like, Aria, the tone control chat agrees. You're fine.
Yep. Okay.
I'm still kind of afraid of blood.
Thanks, everyone.
It's in me.
Thanks, everyone, for watching the show and for listening to the show, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on your favorite podcast player. We would love comments and reviews and stuff. That would really help boost everything up. If you want to support the show, well, first of all, come down to Discord. Whether you want to support the show or not, you can be more a part of it than just listening to it. Come on down to Discord at discord.io/tone control. And there you can chat with us and share funny pictures and get in on the bingo game. And to support the show, see us on patreon.com/the tone control, where for as little as $1 per month, you can show your support, and we will give you so much thanks. And if you want to support with $2 or more per month, you will be a supporter plus, and you get special role in Discord, and that's when you get to hang out with us while we record the show live and see in all our glory how bad we are at setting up and starting to record these every single time. Mm-hmm. For episode 189, the supporters of the Tone Control include
I think we all know what we're waiting for.
Okay, settle down. Matthew Fenslaw, Reisenwolf, Jamie Evans, Jeffrey Wright, Doug King, Doug Gann, Righteous, Ryan Johnson, Steve Huffman, Jonas Sabatini, Eric Guabodi, Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove, OG friend of the show, Brian Rizzi, Doug Christ of 37 Effects, Sean Wright of Lollygagger Effects, and Brian Gower and Kyle McIntyre of the Tone Jerks podcasts. You jerk.
Guys,
thank you all so much.
Yeah, seriously, it was good. I also wanted to mention I'm going to be doing a YouTube demo of the Boss Super Shifter. I just had to look at it to remember what I was holding. It's been one of those kind of nights. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Maybe it'll be Saturday, but I'm off work for a few days, so maybe it'll be random in the middle of the day. Word will go out in Discord and on our socials and stuff like that.
If you have clicked that bell on YouTube, then you will get the alert.
Yeah.
So frankly, if you don't know about it when Derek goes live, it's on you.
It's your fault. So what that is making the demo that we feature in the podcast, like with the drums and the bass sometimes, and the whole thing. So making up a sound with Helix and pulling up a Logic session and tracking it, writing it, tracking it, doing the full deal. So watch me write 16 bars of Fury sometime soon.
It's going to be a glorious one. I can tell you that right now.
It's going to be a friggin' weird one. Yeah. Okay. Are we good?
We're good, man. All that's left, I suppose, is to play the outro music, which I sort of forgot about here a little bit. So now I'm just going to vamp for a second while it gets to an appropriate part of the music where I can start to fade it up. It's fine. Wait, what was the title of the sex tape?
16 Bars of Fury.
60. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh man. All right. Well, thanks everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and fade the music up now.
See you next time.
If I can grab it. Whatever. I cover this up anyway later. I replace it with actual stereo music because at least at the start and end, I hate having the crappy mono. If I can grab it. Name of Justin's sex tape.